Hi everyone, we are going to work on the sketches for our Oaxacan animal sculptures today. So if you recall, when we learned about Oaxacan animal sculptures, these are expressive animals. Oftentimes they were meant to be a person's spirit animal, and they had really bright, really expressive colors and patterns. So we want to think about today what would be a good animal for us to make, and also how can we make that look expressive and interesting. These do not need to look realistic. I would actually encourage you to not make them look realistic. So in your sketchbook, we have this page labeled Oaxacan Animal Sketch. And if you look at the directions, it says create a sketch of your animal. Think about how your animal will be constructed using clay, and then add color so that you have a good plan for both color and pattern. So we really just want to work on developing our ideas and planning how to make it and what it will look like. So for this, I decided to challenge myself a little bit and not just pick a favorite animal, but I did a little bit of research to try and find what people might call a spirit animal, things that an animal that has similar personality or characteristics to you. So in doing research, I found that a bear often represents strong emotions and a deep connection to the earth and nature. I like that. I feel like those are two things that describe me. So I'm going to do a bear, which I don't think I have ever thought encapsulates my personality, but we're going to go for it. So in the box right here, and if you need to, like me, rotate your sketchbook so that you can do the sketch long ways, go for it. We want to start by doing the sketch of the shape for the animal. So it is going to be made out of clay. I want you to consider, if you are doing a flamingo, do you think that clay is going to be able to balance on really thin legs like that? The answer, unfortunately, is no. So you'll have to come up with a creative way in order to depict that. So think about how clay will support itself and how that will be made. I'm going to go ahead and get just the outline of the animal drawn on here, and then I'll check back in with you in just a moment. All right, so I finished drawing the shape. I kept it relatively simple. I considered the fact that this is going to be made out of clay, so I made sure that the legs were not too long. I made them a little bit wider and lower to the ground to help it balance itself. So after you do this part, you want to add some patterns in. You are going to be glazing this, so please be thoughtful about the patterns that you're going to do. While these Oaxacan animals were often very intricate with their patterns, think about what are you capable of glazing onto an object, or would you be able to paint it? So think about those patterns, go ahead and add it on, and definitely think about color. I have color pencils nearby so that I can color in my design when I'm done.